Hello everyone, and welcome to Leave the Grid in India now, and I've got a Ferrari to my left and I'm in a Red Bull and I've absolutely sold the Ferrari at the inside. Now I've got a Toro Rosso to my right, go around his outside, almost been cut off by the Force India towards the first corner, holding it nicely. No, I'm not, I've been hit wide by the Force India, I'm hit into a spin, I've been smashed by someone else. And that second smashing has actually helped me out there because it pointed me right in the right direction. And I'm only in P8 out of P9 and I'm still in touch with the back markers, which is very good. There's a McLaren there that's gone horribly wrong and I'm going to go up his inside now, but just haven't seemed to have the straight line pace, but I've got enough pace to whore his slipstream, but I still haven't got enough. What the hell is wrong with my straight line speed? I've got none of it. None at all compared to this guy, and I've almost hit his rear end there as we go through this corner. I've hit him up the inside, and there's contact there between us. We're lucky to both be going in the straight direction, and I've managed to get the overtake done, and somehow I'm up into P5 because I've only overtaken one car, so I don't know how that calculates into 3 positions, but I'm not to question Codemaster's math. But I will take it without complaints. So now 3 cars very close up ahead, and one of them's a Toro Rosso, and I'm going up his outside now. Round his outside to this long looping corner that I've gone wide on, and that's going to allow all sorts of cars back through my inside. And I've undone all my good work with one moment of idiocy, and now we've got 4 cars all going at it into this final cut sector, and I've hit one of them wide, and I've cut the corner nicely there in the HRT, and I've been smashed wide by the McLaren, and now we're side by side. I'm on the grass, I'm half on the grass, I'm half off the grass. I've managed to prevent a spin out though, but I have lost the chance of taking either of those 2 positions. Look at P7 there, he's 10 seconds behind me in less than 1 lap. That's a grim afternoon for him, it really is. But now this HRT and McLaren are side by side as we approach the first corner. I'm going to make sure I brake nice and early. They both go wide, watching each other, and I've taken the HRT there, and I'm looking like I'm going to have the McLaren as well. No, I've not had the McLaren at all. I was going to cut that corner nicely, but I got hit by the Bullard, which is not very good at all. And now I'm behind the Mercedes, and I'm whoring the slipstream of the Mercedes. I'm side by side with the Mercedes. I've got the pace on the Mercedes. And we're going towards the next corner now, and we're flying through here, and he's smashed into me, and I've hit the wall. That's completely reckless. That's absolutely horrendous driving there from the McLaren. He's just taking a deliberate swipe at me as we go down the back straight, and well, it's shunted me down to P6, and that McLaren is not going to beat me in this race now. That McLaren's going to lose tremendously. I can absolutely guarantee it because he's wound me up now. He's wound me up to a major degree. But first off, we've got to negotiate this Spanish HRT. I can't quite make out his name, but I don't need to because I'm no longer looking at it because I've sold him towards the latter ends of the second sector here in India. Now we're going around that one corner that's really awkward. But we've negotiated that well, and it's a purple second sector, which is the fastest of anyone. And then I've cut that corner, which isn't very good. And I'm reeling in the McLaren that's going to regret bashing me off as soon as I've caught him up, because I'm going to just mash him at the first opportunity. Well, I'm not, actually. I'm going to try and overtake him fairly. But if needs must, I will take drastic action and feel no remorse over it, because it was just a horrendous side swipe that he took at me. So we need to make sure that I catch him. So that's prime aim at the moment. Someone else has set the fastest lap of the race, no idea who, probably the guy that's leading the race. I'm still sat behind this McLaren, and I've taken that corner brilliantly, and now I'm in a prime position to get some curves, and I've got a lot more straight line speed than in this race, and I'm absolutely whoring it behind him now, and I'm whoring the slipstream still. He's pulling away. What is this guy's setup? Why am I so slow on the straights? Every race, time and time again, I'm slow as anything on. I'm slow as a slug. I'm like a turtle. I'm like an African turtle on the straights. I've just got no pace at all. I don't know if there are turtles in Africa. I just assume there are, and I assume they're very slow. They might be like the fastest mammals going, even though a turtle isn't a mammal. Is a turtle a mammal? Why am I talking about turtles in this? This is a mess now. Let's get back on topic. So I'm behind this Mercedes. I've got just over a sector to overtake him. And, well, I'm going to overtake him. No, I'm not going to overtake him if I go wide like that. That's bad news indeed. I've set another purple second sector. I'm all over this guy now. I've just completely cut that corner in fury. There's a car out there, so now this fight becomes for the podium places because it's P4 and P3, so now we're flying towards the final corner. And we're going towards the next corner now, and we're flying through here. He smashed into me, and I hit the wall. That's completely reckless. That McLaren is not going to beat me in this race now. That McLaren's going to lose tremendously. I can absolutely guarantee it. That guy's a d***. I'm going to give this guy what he gave me, and I'm going to charge down his inside, smash him off, and take the position. Absolutely. Oh, I've got a penalty. I've got a... Oh. Well, it was almost certainly deserved. But he deserved a penalty and didn't get one. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, that deliberate swipe. Not reckless in any way. No.